There's a moment when you don't argue anymore. You don't explain. You don't fight to be understood. You just walk away. And people think that moment is about strength, but it's not. It's about exhaustion. Carl Jung said the psyche doesn't leave when it's angry. It leaves when it realizes nothing will change. Walking away isn't rejection, it's recognition. And the moment you turn your back, something strange begins to happen inside the people you left behind. Not peace, not relief, but panic. You think you walking away is quiet, internal, personal, but to them, it feels violent because your presence was doing something they never admitted. It was stabilizing them. Your attention regulated their ego. Your forgiveness erased their guilt. Your availability softened their accountability. So when you disappear, they don't just lose you. They lose the mirror that made them feel okay with who they were pretending to be. Jung believed the ego depends on external reflection. Remove the reflection, and the illusion collapses. That's why absence hurts more than confrontation. At first, they don't miss you. They underestimate the silence. They tell themselves, they'll come back. They always do. They need me more than I need them. But then days pass, then weeks, then the realization hits. You didn't leave to teach a lesson. You left because you were done. And that's when the wound opens. Not because they loved you deeply, but because you chose yourself without asking permission. Nothing terrifies the unconscious more than being replaced by self-respect. When you walk away, you take something with you that can't be replaced. The role you played in their emotional economy. Now they must face their inconsistency, their avoidance, their entitlement, their lack of effort. And instead of accountability, the ego looks for escape. Jung said when the shadow is threatened, it doesn't reflect, it attacks. So they rewrite history. Suddenly, you were too much. You were cold. You were difficult. Not because it's true, but because blaming you is easier than confronting themselves. This is where confusion begins. You walked away peacefully, yet they become distant, bitter, or cruel. Why? Because your absence activates shame, and shame doesn't cry. It defends itself. They can't admit, I lost someone good because I didn't show up. So instead, the mind says, I never needed them anyway. Jung warned that when the ego can't integrate loss, it transforms love into resentment. That's why some people don't miss you loudly. They punish you silently. Here's the part nobody tells you. The moment you stop reaching out, the dynamic flips. You are no longer the one explaining, no longer the one chasing closure, no longer the one holding emotional space alone. Your silence forces them into the position you once occupied, and most people can't survive there. They feel anxious, restless, unseen, unimportant, the very feelings they made you live with. This is not revenge. This is balance, and balance always feels cruel to those who benefited from imbalance. While they struggle with your absence, something else happens. Your nervous system relaxes. You stop scanning for messages. You stop preparing explanations. You stop shrinking to keep peace. Jung called this the return of psychic energy. Energy that was once invested in proving your worth comes back home. You don't feel euphoric. You feel clear. And clarity is addictive. That's why you don't go back. Not because you're angry, but because you can finally breathe. Walking away doesn't make you heartless. It reveals who was feeding on your heart. It doesn't destroy connection. It destroys illusion. And the people who truly valued you will feel your absence as loss, but respect it as truth. The rest will feel exposed. Jung believed individuation begins when we stop betraying ourselves to be accepted. So if you've walked away and felt guilt, remember this: you didn't abandon them. You stopped abandoning yourself. And that's the moment your life quietly begins again.